Hi there. I wanted to make a video on what I would do if I had unlimited free time. This idea came to me because I have a full-time job right now. I'm an employee, but I also am a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. So entrepreneurs, their lifestyle is their work is their life. And you could have the perspective that of that's being a burden. You're in control you're responsible for everything in your business. If it fails and if it's successful, all the work that you put in is what it's going to be. As an employee, it's all laid out for you. You know exactly what you have to do, and you're not really responsible for the business if it necessarily fails. Like, you're responsible for what you're responsible for within the business. So, I see people like Solbra who has made his life also his business. He has monetized his life. He's not working for anyone but himself. And a lot of other content creators are also doing that right now. They're just living their lives, and that is a very attractive lifestyle to me. So I figured I'd just make a video on like what I do if I were to go all in on what I actually like to do. Not saying that like I don't like my current job. My current job is actually really great. It's got a lot of like freedom because it's fully remote, and it just allows me more time to focus on things that I really enjoy. So this video is something that I don't know if I'll enjoy it or not, but I'm certainly enjoying what I'm going through right now. So let's switch to the screen share and kind of just go through this list I made. So what I would do if I had unlimited free time, and I broke it down by day. Monday, I would record and edit my podcast or any vlogs that I had happened to record in the last week, because I really enjoy recording podcasts. The more I do it, the more episodes I get out there, like the easier it's getting to just show up for the podcast and record it. And I get to talk to a bunch of cool people. Or I just get to talk about a topic that interests me and just express with enthusiasm or information that I'm coming across. And vlogging as well. That is something that is like recently rekindled that spark and passion that I have for editing videos. I used to make a lot of videos when I was younger, and I liked editing them as well. So I'm glad that I'm getting back into that. It's really cool, like once you just start doing something that you like all of the creative ideas that come in afterwards, but they wouldn't have come in had you not started what you are passionate about. So I think that would be cool for Monday. Tuesday, search for new music and produce music. I love to DJ. I love creating mixes and playing mixes out for other people if I get the chance, or just recording them and uploading them to SoundCloud and hoping that someone will play my mix and resonate with it. But even if that doesn't happen, that's okay, because I still enjoy the process of searching for new music and making mixes. Searching for new music is awesome. It's something I used to do a lot on SoundCloud in college, and I kind of lost that search for new music spark over the past maybe 3 years, because Spotify is really good at your release radar, which is every Friday it updates. So that's how I usually get my new music. It's kind of a passive process, but I would like it to be active where I'm like searching like the Beatport top 100 tech house tracks, or digging into SoundCloud again and getting deep into the bedroom producer scene, and just seeing like what's out there, what people are making, and then producing music. Producing music is something I can see myself being very passionate about and getting good at, because I just love listening to electronic music so much that to be able to produce it and produce it well is something that I aspire to do. Even though I just bought this Ableton in October, I think it would be dope to have all that time to just learn and like suck at first. But I mean, sucking is just a part of the process of getting good. And also sucking is really a subjective opinion anyway, because if you had to suck in order to get good, were you really sucking, or were you just going on the path to being good? Like, and like, we can get into good is not really a thing either. It's just how enthusiastic and passionate are you about this hobby, that for some turns into a full-time career. So yeah, Wednesday, put a playlist together for a mix, because that's kind of a whole process. Like, let's say I discover a whole bunch of new music. Now I need to like stitch together a sonic journey for the mix. And that's another thing that I really enjoy doing. A lot of times when I'm making a mix, I will download like 23 songs for it, but I'll end up cutting out like 4, because some of them just don't fit in. And I'll like arrange the tracks in certain ways, and then I'll play one track after the other. But sometimes the track that's getting played after the other doesn't mix well with the track that's playing, so I kind of have to fiddle around with the arrangement. And that could be a frustrating process, but if you're enjoying seeing how things sound together, and sometimes it doesn't work out and you just put in a new song there, like if you enjoy that process, then there's really nothing to worry about when you're making a mix. Then I would produce more music for Wednesday, and yeah, that's something I do want to sink a lot of time into, because it just takes so long. Like, some of the best producers, like, you know, some of them, it took like 10 years for them to actually quote unquote make it or get discovered, after they've been putting songs out for like 10 years just on SoundCloud or whatever, with not really much of a following. So yeah, you gotta put in a lot of time and attention into electronic music in order to get to that certain level. And play video games. I love video games. I've always enjoyed it ever since I was like little. I remember playing like the first Call of Duty for PS2. And I could see myself streaming video games for sure. Just like, I don't know, I think I could do it. Jinxie is very inspiring. Jinxie and Queso, and even Sketch, in this realm, because you can tell how much they just like streaming. Like, they don't really do it for the money. It's like they actually enjoy it. Like, and that's something that I feel like I can do too, because I really just enjoy playing video games, especially Rocket League and Rainbow Six currently. Even though I suck at Rainbow Six, and I'm like kind of decent at Rocket League. But it would be nice to get better and better at those games, just play them more. And then Thursday would be an outdoor adventure. Get to take a break. You know, all my hobbies, a lot of my hobbies tend to be on a screen. So it's good to put that balance of nature in my life as well. Maybe go on a hike on a mountain, or drive out to a beach if I'm close to a beach, and just like chill for the day, and just disconnect from all the technology. and just kind of reconnect with nature, the other side of existence, the other side of the spectrum, like all natural and then all man-made. I think a balance between those two would be nice. And then Friday, we're going to actually record the mix. We put the playlist together. We've tested out the transitions, and now we just got to record it. Produce more music, because, like I said, want to put a lot of time into that. And then play video games again. I think 2 days of streaming video games would be ideal. And then Saturday, go out and socialize. So this could be reconnecting with friends, or family, just like putting aside all of my work, for a day. Even though I kind of put aside my work on Thursday as well, but it's like calling it work too, because for me, all of this stuff is just like playing, for me. It's all fun. And then, yeah, so going out to like a gathering of sorts, maybe like a new, if the city I'm living in is doing a some sort of social, like attend that, expand my network. I think it'd be cool to go to like a content creator conference or hangout or meetup, just to see what other content creators are doing as well. Because this is really a cool path that I can see myself going down. If there's a show, obviously go see the show and dance at a venue. If I'm not throwing my own shows by that time. Yeah, just really connect with other reflections of myself. That would be cool. Dedicated day, and it's the weekend, so everyone has off that day anyway. Sunday, farmers market. That would be such a great way to start off your Sunday. Would like to socialize with the farmers as well, get to know them, maybe visit their farms every once in a while. Yeah, and watch movies, watch YouTube, kind of just indulge myself in passive technological activities, because I love those things. I love watching great movies. I love watching YouTube. There's so much interesting things on YouTube, productive or not. Like for example, producing music, that's how I learn, is like YouTube. So, but also just sitting back, relaxing, watching Jinxie or Queso play video games, like that's a good way for me to unwind as well. Read a book. It'd be really cool to get into some books again. I feel like I could get into some books, but I'm just, this is a story I'm telling myself, but I just don't really have the time currently. I'm kind of done with the self-help and like spiritual relationship to the present moment type books, and I really just want to read like a novel, like a story. I think it'd be cool to get into Dune. I've seen, no, shout out to my friend Paige Randall, who's like, she posted about reading Dune on some of her Instagram stories, and it kind of captivated me. She was saying like she was so into it, so I think that would be cool, a cool novel series to get into. Things I'm doing throughout the week. So this is just stuff that I couldn't really put on a day because I'd be doing them multiple days in the week. So sauna, I love the sauna. It's such a good way. I'm a sweaty person by nature, so when I go to a sauna, man, it's like just pure detox. Like it feels so good to step out of a sauna and maybe do like a back and forth, like a cold plunge and sauna for a couple rounds. But yeah, just sweating out everything is such a good cathartic feeling. Honestly, I don't even know what cathartic means. But I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. Searching for opportunities to grow my business. And I realize I haven't been moving my cursor on like the line that I'm reading, but so sorry about that. But yeah, talking, connecting with people, either in person or on the internet. It would be cool to see what else other people are doing, and if I can collab with anyone for business. Because why not? You know, just like see what else is out there. There's so much that life has to offer you, and it's just getting out of your own way and taking the leap, and seeing what kind of magic is out there. Vlog anything that interests me. Like, for example, I vlogged myself going disc golfing. I went to a seed oil free restaurant. Anything that would be like I would enjoy doing and that my audience would maybe resonate with. Yeah, that would be cool. Learn Spanish. I I've I kind of that took a back seat recently, but I'd say last year I was going pretty hard at learning Spanish. I was listening to a lot of podcasts, but that's kind of taken a back seat. But I love to get back into it because I think it's important to know more than just English. Like when I travel, like internationally, like when I was in Switzerland, for example, or just actually anywhere outside the country, people are usually bilingual. They speak their native language and English. And I kind of feel like a dumb tourist when I only know English. So I think Spanish is like maybe the easiest one to start with. And it's Latin America very much interests me. So I think it'd be beneficial to learn Spanish because I can see myself living in South America, Latin America in the future. Learn gardening. Food is too goddamn expensive these days. And if you want to eat good, like not poisonous food, you got to pay more to have that. So to learn to grow my own food, starting with herbs, spices, moving up into vegetables and fruits. Yeah, just, you know, gradually becoming self-sustainable. And I feel like when you eat what you grow, there's like an energetic exchange because you've put a lot of energy into that plant or whatever. Now it's giving you that energy back. And it's probably, it feels like it's just more connected than just like eating like a microwave DiGiorno's or whatever. But yeah, and then learn something physical. Could be juggling, martial arts, skateboarding, anything that gets my brain stimulated in that way of like hand-eye coordination type stuff. Yeah, it'd be so cool to get back into skateboarding, man. I was able to do a kickflip by like sophomore year of college, but I never really pursued anything after that. But skateboarding, like I love skateboarding videos. Like I'll watch the shit out of those because I just really appreciate the time that skateboarders put into their craft. You watch someone like Nyjah, and he's just like, he makes it look so easy. The way he'll just spin and flip his board and then land on a rail. It's just so fascinating to me, and I really appreciate the time and attention that goes into skateboarding. So yeah, that's kind of that's what I would do. I feel like it's a pretty filling would be like a fulfilling life. I feel like there wouldn't be too much downtime in the sense of like me being bored. I feel like there would be a lot of things for me to do. These are like easily fill my day and just relax. And like this is like how I wouldn't see my life as work anymore. Like my life would just be my life. And I am participating in the system of monetization and just like using money, like getting an income just by doing these things here. Like if I were to replace my income with everything I just listed, like I would consider that retirement, because this is what I would do in my free time anyway. So yeah, it would be nice to have this, but I'm completely okay with where I'm at in life now. I really couldn't ask for anything more. It's, even though it seems like I just did, it's that was a fun exercise. I will just say, you know, and all those things are subject to change as I continue on throughout my life. But yeah, if you know, if you've ever thought of what you would do if you had unlimited free time, maybe you took something away from this video. But if not, that's okay too. Yeah, that's it for this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.